Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're talking about the updated Triple Threat Park rewards for this Sunday here in NBA 2K25, my team. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. As per normal, there will be a GOAT event piece available from Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time to Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, basically from when content generally comes out, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern on Sunday until Monday morning at the same time. 5-game win streak will get you that GOAT piece. A 3-game win streak will get you a 99 overall or higher Breeze player, so basically just a Breeze Deluxe pack, and then the 1 game will just get you a regular Breeze pack, which I guess has like a 32% chance at being a Dark Matter, I think, as well. That being said, the Dark Matters in the packs are 7,000 MT, so you're not really getting anything of any particular value with that 3-game win streak in all likelihood. There is always the possibility of pulling something fire, but the odds of doing that are pretty low. So with that being said, this is pretty standard stuff at this point in the year. I would say, honestly, I don't know. As of right now, I'm not actually that thrilled about the GOAT Festival, because the honest truth is, despite the festival being quote unquote grindable, technically, where it's a 5-game win streak, I'm sorry, where it's like 375 Triple Threat Park games for Michael Beasley. I think it's 450 for Andre Karolinko or something along those lines. Like, that's just too many games to win for like 99% of the community. People aren't going to be playing that many games, and I just think there aren't going to be that many people that actually get those cards. And so to me, the issue is, I don't know. As of right now, the only grindable stuff they've dropped for this festival has been 1 GOAT event card for this and 1 GOAT event card for the challenges that they dropped. Outside of those two, you basically just have to play a ton of games or spend money. And while I like that for the small group of the community that is grinding the game like crazy, that they're going to be able to get this card for free here in a couple weeks probably, but that's a very small portion of the people playing the game mode. And everybody else, they're just like are no challenges at all. Like, I feel like we should be getting in some form or fashion a free GOAT piece every single day in this festival. There should be a challenge group, a locker code, a login, maybe a challenge game, like one specific game against these 3 GOAT cards or something. Multiple win streaks throughout the week, a showdown win streak, introduce different and new ways to get these pieces. As of right now, there has been almost none of that. Will there be more of that as the weeks progress? I hope so. We're only a couple days into this thing, but I'm a little bit concerned by the fact they've only dropped 1 challenge group for 1 GOAT piece, and that there's this 1 win streak for 1 day for 1 GOAT piece. That's 2 of the 25 GOAT pieces you need for Beasley and 30 for Andre Karolinko. You still need 28 more for Andre Karolinko, 23 more for Beasley. That's 300 and some odd Triple Threat Park wins. You know what I mean? It's a lot. And so that's a little concerning as of right now. I got to be totally honest with y'all, but I don't know. At the end of the day, people can do what they want. If you want to really try to grind, go for it. If you don't want to, I don't blame you in the slightest. I personally don't feel like doing that much grinding. So these GOAT players, in all honesty, probably just won't be attained by me personally. Y'all might be able to get them, and if you can, more power to you. I'm glad we got a Triple Threat Park reward, though, on the first Sunday of the season. There's a comment that actually mentions that, and that's a good point, because this is the first time that they've actually done a park reward on the first Sunday of the season. It's also the first time they've done a festival on the first weekend of the season as well, though, so I think that's partially why. But glad to be getting this win streak reward. It's better than nothing, and it is equivalent to 30. I will say this, the one positive I will give this, because obviously not the only rewards in this GOAT festival are the 3 GOAT players. There are going to be weekly updating rewards throughout the festival, and the GOAT piece is equivalent to 30 gold pieces, which 30 gold pieces is half of Invincible Gary Payton. Getting 30 gold pieces grindable is totally reasonable. It's just when you need hundreds of them, that becomes a bit less reasonable for the top tier cards. But it's half of this Gary Payton card. It's the entirety of 100 overall Brandon Ingram. It's any of these if you want them as well. Sar, Walton, Miller. You can get half of 100 overall option pack if you want. You can get 100 overall randomly just for that 1 piece. You can get a 10 box as well for basically that piece. You can get 6 legend badge option packs if you want to. I mean, there is absolutely reward here. You know what I mean? So I will say there is some positive to this. I don't want to sit here and just gripe and complain about this festival, because I know I dropped a video earlier today expressing that I'm concerned about the way that they're doing the festival pieces, where it's like a week 1 event piece, or it looks like we're gonna have week 2 event pieces, and how there has to be an exchange between weeks for those pieces. Otherwise this just doesn't work. I don't know. As of right now, I'm very torn. I think the next few days, really the next week, will determine how good this festival is going to be throughout season 6, because I think there is real potential for this to be absolutely awesome if there are consistent ways to grind GOAT pieces outside of having to win a pretty absurd amount of games for the majority of the player base. But we will have to wait and see. I mean, I think there is absolutely a good chance that they do a good job with this. I mean, obviously, I think with the NBA Draft Festival, everybody was like, this is kind of a mid. It's kind of a step back. And then they dropped 15 Invincible pieces and Ralph Sampson was available for free. And it was like, oh my gosh, all of a sudden this is killer. Maybe they do something like that with this GOAT Festival. I hope they do. I feel like we should be getting challenges all season for GOAT pieces. And if they do that, and some of these guys are going to be available to be gotten for free, like reasonably, and not just gotten for free for people who just grind absurdly. And again, I'm not asking them to make these guys all free. I do want to preface this. I understand it's a business. I understand they want to make money. While I personally don't advocate for spending money on the game, and I think they're wanting way too much money to get a lot of these top tier cards. If you want to spend some money, that's fine. And also, I get it. They do want people to spend money. I'm not like mad at that. But you got to be able to get 1 or 2 of them for free this season. That's all I'm saying. 1 or 2 for free from like actual grinded challenges, and not just having to play hundreds of Ttpark games, or slightly less hundreds, but still hundreds of showdown games. And again, you have to win, not play, or even more hundreds of offline games that are easier to win and quicker to win, but more boring as well. Like, if that's the only way to get these players for free, that's going to be concerning. And as of right now, that does kind of look to be the case. And that is why I am expressing concern more than anything else about this festival. But at the end of the day, I have no problems with this being the win streak reward on Sunday. I'm happy with it. I will probably do it myself. Might as well. You know what I mean? It's a free $10 if nothing else. Or I'll probably, realistically, I think I'll probably just hold on to the pieces and see how the festival and how the challenge groups and things like that progress. Because if the challenge groups themselves progress pretty well and we have a lot of challenge groups, then I'll be grinding throughout the festival. But as of right now, the way it looks currently is that that's not the case. And if that's not the case, then you're not going to catch me grinding this festival, really, because that's way too many games for me to play. I just don't, to be totally honest, enjoy playing the game that much to play hundreds of Ttpark games or showdown games or whatever at this point in the year for a card that's going to be obsolete in 2 months when the new game's about to come out. So that being said, that is just my perspective. So you don't have to totally agree with me. And I do think this is a good reward. I don't want to be getting back on here being Debbie Downer, because there are positives for sure. But as of right now, I think I'm a little bit underwhelmed currently with this festival, but I also see the potential and understand that there's a real possibility that, similar to the draft festival, they knock this out of the park in the middle of next week, you know what I mean, with a challenge group or something along those lines. And hopefully that is the case. But with that being said, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.